All right. All right, let me think. Over the last 2 days, I've been looking at a good few things to do with this movie. I watched it twice. And the first viewing, I just watched it straight through. And the second viewing, then I watched little bits and pieces of it as I was watching the whole thing as well. I stopped and I looked at a few different things because I was trying to find out what is the secret ingredient in this movie, this very low budget movie with no movie stars or no really good actors in it, even though the actors that you think are really great, like Leonardo DiCaprio and stuff. And take another look at these people. He can't fucking act his way out of a paper fucking bag. Okay? Or Leo DiCaprio. That's a secret ingredient that I can't understand at all. Right? But anyway, we're talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So even though there has no big movie stars in it, no budget, I directed one film before that called Eggshells. I haven't seen it. Why was this film so good? Why was it so good? It shouldn't have been so good. It should have been a load of crap, right? But it certainly was not. And then you look at it and you think, like, you can't decide whether it's a load of crap or it's one of the best horror films ever made. And there's something about it without a doubt. It was never a film that I looked at that was like I wanted to watch all the time. Why would you want to watch it all the time? Any film for that matter, but especially a film like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But it is a film that is there. It's 50 years old now that just keeps getting, it's something about it. So when I showed that scene at the start, I was trying to find out what is the secret ingredient of this film, and it's hard to put into place. There's loads of different things in it. It's just the vibe more than anything else. It's just that it seems to come across as very realistic, and it just works. I don't really know why it works, apart from that one scene that I picked out on the second viewing, that it was like when he hammers the guy over the head, puts the body back into the refrigerator, the freezer, and then he's looking around like he's a scared kid, the Leatherface character. And then he goes up to the window with the sounds he's making. He sounds like some sort of farm animal or something, and he's looking out the window. And I thought that was one of the best scenes in the whole movie, because he looked like one of them that would be in the house when they found out that they're in trouble. And he's like the victims. He's scared, looking out the window like, is there anyone else going to come to the house and scare me? He sits back down and you see his face, and the mask actually looked pretty good. Obviously, there was no budget and stuff, but I don't think it comes down to, a lot of the time, I don't think it comes down to the budget that you have. And sometimes these things can restrict you in a movie as well. You want enough that you can make the movie, right? Pardon me. But you don't want to have too much money though either, where you can just kind of like feel like, I can make a good film now because I can have all the money in the world. And we've seen the Hollywood movies over the last while, right? I haven't, because all I have to do is look at the trailer and see and say, I don't want to watch that fucking movie. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch Megalopolis. I don't want to watch so many movies because, number one, the trailers are too long. They're telling you too much in the trailer, and they're made not very good. There's not that secret ingredient there in a movie, and they're repeating too many things all the time. Even though movies are a new medium, really, they're only over 100 years old or something. So that scene in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was one of the ones that I could pinpoint, even though you can't pinpoint it completely, was what makes this film so great. Because it was unpredictable, and it was more in line with reality than some phantom slasher like Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees, who were like more like the Terminator than anything to do with reality. So I thought that Gunnar Hansen, who played Leatherface in the movie, done a really good job. It was everything to do with the way he moved, everything, and the director done a great job. There was no movie stars in it, but they all done a fantastic job in it, and it had the secret ingredient. And I think that scene was one of the scenes that really made it what it is today.